Hello everyone, my name is nicodskelly here with a brand new video for this week. I know it's not on Friday, it's on Sunday. It's my channel, I could do what I want with it. But today we're going to talk about One Piece chapter 1045. Now this one's kind of, well, how do I say, rambunctious as fuck. No, great, it's just fucking Looney Tunes everywhere. You'll know why in a minute. But I'm going to keep this one a little bit shorter than normal because I'm just going to go with the cliff notes. I'm not going to do like a whole discussion going through panel like I normally do. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I got shit to do today. I'm going to make another video later because I'm going to go pick up something very fancy for me at least. It's going to cost me a pretty penny, but guess what? I have a job, so yeah, I can buy what the fuck I want because I'm an adult. Anyways, jumping into this chapter. So pretty much is right after last chapter where this Luffy's just major chilling up in the air on his fucking fire air clouds, just chilling like, "What's up, Kaido? No worries, bro." You know, doing his thing. But here's some information. Even Kaido's realizing that yeah, he has awakened Paramecia fruit, but it's more like a typical Zoan awakening. Or, transformations are more like a Zoan, which is Kaido. He's his own fruit user. So he's kind of catching on what is going on. And this boy Luffy, he got swallowed up by Kaido. Full, like, noms. Nom-noms up in this bitch. And he just, like, Luffy went into his mouth. That's what she said. But went into his mouth and fucking just did, like, zigzags in his stomach. And Kaido's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Then he went in full balloon mode in Kaido's stomach. Even Yamato's like, "What? Is that a new form of his?" Another big thing happened when he's, rambunctious in Kaido's stomach is when this motherfucker Luffy literally punched his arms not through, but, kind of through Kaido's eyeballs, grabbed his schnoz, and pulled himself out of Kaido's mouth. Then Luffy, after that wacky ass shit, Luffy went up to the air, like a god that he is, went up to the air, and everyone's like, "Yo, what the hell's going on?" Momo, Yamato, even Kaido's like, "What's going on? What's up with this kid?" Then bada bing, bada boom. What does Luffy do? Gigante! This motherfucker turned into a giant, okay? And he's about to stomp on Kaido's fucking face. This is how you should stomp on this motherfucking subscribe button. And make sure you hit the bell notification, like and subscribe, all that good jazz. And yeah, moving on with the chapter. I just want to do a little segue there. But anyways, moving on with Gigante. And he stomps on fucking Kaido. So pretty much Kaido bites Gigante Luffy, and this motherfucker Luffy literally took his ass and fucking kept him on his Luffy took his hand, grabbed fucking Kaido in his dragon form ass, and fucking just grabbed his head, Kaido's neck, and started fucking jump roping his ass. It's like, he's making a fool out of Kaido, bro. He's just cheesing him, bro. It's like, it's Luffy, bro. He's Looney Tunes. But then Luffy gets hit by his Boro Blast, and literally straight out of like some Rocket Radgers or what the fuck you want to call it, some Looney Tune. He literally, Luffy's feet kind of ran in the air like in a cartoon. It's like, yeah. It's like, seriously? Then Kaido did a 3. So Luffy's about to go for an attack. Then Kaido went and did his attack. He said, 3 World Conquest Ragnaroku. Fucking hit this motherfucker's head. I'm cussing a lot. I'm so sorry. When I get to the, discussion, not really discussion, but talking about One Piece, especially like in the chapter, especially stuff like this, oh my god, I just go ballistic. So you can see my pure excitement, so I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot. But anyways, moving on with this fucking panel. So fucking Kaido, Third World Conquest, Ragnaroku, and Luffy's fucking head went right through the ground. The ground / ceiling for other people's perspective. Looney Tunes eyes. Then we have Tama, Nami, Chopper, Kid, and Law doing the same thing. I can't expect Tama and the rest of them, but Law? It's hilarious. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, why did he do that to Law? But this shit is funny. I was literally sitting there laughing the entire time. Then this is where it gets a little bit serious. So I'm just going to go play by play here. So Luffy comes back up from the ground, and he says, Kaido says it's something like out of a picture book. Kaido, you don't know how right you are, my friend. But Luffy came back up. He said, this is like a cartoon book. And Luffy says, man, that stings. And Kaido goes along and says, I'll admit, you put on quite a show. But still, you're at the end of your rope. You can't beat me. You can't do that. You're not that guy, Luffy. Then Luffy, being Luffy, said, shut up. And same cartoon thing. He's kind of like deforming from his god mode to his normal form into his old ass dude. It's like, oh my god, why are you doing that? And Kaido even is like, and once he turns into his old man form, Luffy's like, I'm beat. And Kaido, just like the rest of us, are asking, what the hell are you? And then Kaido kind of bends the knee because he's exhausted from all this shit, right? It's gonna take its toll. Especially, messing with the organic inside of his body. Yeah, it's going to fuck him up a bit. Then I'm going to go a bit, like I said, play by play. Luffy says, okay, you're right, I'm about to croak. This is taking a lot out of me. Then the Kaido says, you can rest easy and die then. Tales will be told about how you fought in this war. And Luffy says, who cares about that? And this is something I really like about this. Luffy says, when you're dead, only your bones will stick around. See. This, by the way, this is a reference or straight out of the song Bing Sake, which has big implications when it comes to the actual plot. Not so much the plot, but the outcome. What's One Piece, what's the Dawn, all that stuff is in that song. Also, when you're drinking the water, it's a great song to listen to. Then we go to Yamato. I almost said Mama for some reason. Yamato, being mommy milkers, what can I say? Yamato, and she says, it is really Luffy. He is unrecognizable with his hair and his clothes all white like that. So we thought his hair was all flames and stuff like that. No. This motherfucking Luffy is on God mode. Literally, he's all white. His clothes are all white, I should say. My bad. But he's like all white hair, shirt, pants, everything's white. We thought it was like, flames, right? But no. This dude literally on God mode right now, bro. Then, Momo says, but his voice is still fading quickly. Then Luffy went along and says, we're not done yet. Isn't that right, Momo, Tama, Kinemon, and Pedro? So when I read this, I was like, okay, now it's gonna get a little bit more serious. Next chapter. But when he brings up all these people that he's fighting for, and the weight, the burden, not so much the burden, but the wishes of Pedro is carried on his back right now, so he feels that. He even gave my boy Pedro a shout out, bro. So it's like, Pedro's the GOAT, bro. I don't care what you say. He's the GOAT. Fuck you. Pedro's a motherfucking GOAT, even though he's technically a tiger, but still, whatever. Gave my boy Pedro a shout out. I cannot speak this morning. Then, I'm sorry. Then, homeboy Kaido says, whoa, I don't know how to do his fucking laugh scheme. It's fucking weird. And he says, hey, you're really gonna kill yourself. And Luffy says, after all this, do you really think something like death can scare me? Get loud again, heartbeat. Now, this has big implications, this line here. Get loud again, heartbeat. It's kind of like his Gear Second. Even in this panel, he's in the Gear Second form. With Gear Second, he speeds. By the way, side note, I'm watching In His Lobby right now. So on my TV right now, I'm rewatching One Piece. But I'm on his lobby right now where he gets gear second. So, yeah. Nice little parallel. But another parallel, my previous parallel, Luffy is in gear second mode. Well, the stance of gear second. And, through gear second, he has to speed up his heart rate so he can go, do the shave and all that stuff. Shave or whatever you want to call it. It's super fast, right? Steam flows over him, whatever. And that shortened his lifespan a little bit each time he uses gear second. So using something like this, this taking a lot out of him. He even said, this is going to take a lot out of me. This will have big setbacks later. This is a form he will not use very often until everything, gear 4 is done. He can't use it. This is his last resort. This is his peak. Like he said when he actually started using gear 5th. This is my peak. I can't go any further than this. So let's see how it goes. And yeah. So I'm just saying, it's just like big implications here that he might die at the end of the series. But then there's law, all that stuff in his devil fruit. And yeah, I'm not getting into theory territory here. My bad. Moving on with the chapter. And then Luffy pops back up. He says there's the sound of doom da da da. Wait, oh yeah, by the way, this is not the official release. Then again fighting. I thought it was gonna get a little bit more serious. But no, he went in full cartoon mode. By the way, I don't think he's in full control. I think he's pretty much on crack right now, Luffy. So I don't know. Maybe when Shanks comes along, he can help him kind of control it a bit. I don't know. But the whole point of this Hito no Mi is that he has the freest devil fruit. He doesn't have any limitations. So him kind of controlling it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole freedom aspect of it. But he's kind of losing his shit. But, he's having a good time. That's all that matters. Then his fucking face gets, hit by the... What is it? What's the fucking... Thunder Bagua, right? No, he just hits by the... I just call it the Thunder... I call it the Bagua. Hits with it. And fucking the spikes on his bat or whatever kind of... all over his face. Here it is. Here. Okay. But yeah, Luffy's just goofing her off. And then he turns into like a robot or UFO or some shit. I don't know. Just Luffy, being weird as shit. And then we get like inner monologue of Kaido. And Kaido says, what in the world is he? This pure white transformation. He's coated with armament and conqueror's haki. And he can influence anything around him with his ability. He fights with such freedom, so versatile. I've never seen anything like this. And kind of counteracting what he said in his mind, he says out loud, he says, there's no one in this world is capable of taking me down. No, you're not that guy, Luffy. No. He's kind of denying the fact that he might lose. Just saying. And then Luffy proceeds to punch a hole right through his head. That's how it looks. But no, he's literally Luffy takes his fist, pushes through fucking Kaido's head. It looks like he just busts a hole right. Pause. This fucking punches him in the face. Looks like his hand goes through his head. But no, in reality, even Yamato and Momo is like, the fuck? But no, it didn't go through his head as much as it kind of formed around. His brain matter and his entire face kind of just turned into rubber. So that has to have even in this panel, Kaido's eyes are white. So it has to have some effect on him, right? And then final panel says, I'm having a time of my life, Kaido. Then there's no break next week, thank God. Because you can't end this on you can't do that. You just can't do it. I'm sorry. Then we have the side notes, the chapter notes, referring to Kaido's reference to Buddhism and all that crap. No offense, of course. Then we have the whole Bink Sake reference here. He said Luffy's line, here means he mirrored the lyrics of Misake. Death will treat us all the same. Our bones alone are what remain. So, yeah. I reference that. And we have the color spreads. They got everything wrong in this color spread. I guess they didn't really read the chapter, or they made it before. Whatever. There's some other things that I kind of breathed over. Let me just go back real quick. Oh, when one scene, one panel, Kaido just hits Luffy in the ground, and kind of Luffy warped the ground into rubber, so it affected him, but not that much, not as much as it would have been. So there's that. Well, I think that's all the stuff I wanted to take note on in the chapter itself. Now, also they have like a double spread color spread here, which is pretty cool. There's probably some hidden lore here, like everything, but anyways, but yeah, like I said before, the implications of him going to the Gear Second, and pretty much say, listen to me, Heartbeat. You're gonna get back up now, okay? You ain't dying today. Speeding up his heart rate and all that stuff. And there's this theory out there, it's just kind of a side note, that Law will use his devil fruit. This whole thing with his fruit, Law's fruit, it's a Chekhov's gun. It is what it's kind of one of those things that it's there and you're gonna use it. You can't just leave it there, Oda. And now Oda, how he writes, he's not just gonna leave it. So there is a way, because this form is probably gonna take a lot out of Luffy, his lifespan at least, because he's taken, I think, a decade or 2 decades off when the whole Marineford thing happened with the hormones with Ivankov and everything. When Gear Second shaves off that life too, because it speeds up his heart rate, and this will definitely shave off an extra, maybe every time he uses it. And this time he used it twice technically, so maybe an extra 10, 15 years off his life. And this is where Law comes in, uses his Chekhov fucking gun, and kind of use his ability to say, the D will never die, the will of D will never die, and kind of immoral, kind of like, you'll never die, Luffy. But yeah. There's that little theory, which I don't know how I feel about, because I love Law, and I don't want Law to die, because Luffy will be sad, and I'll be sad. But yeah, by the way, this entire chapter, Oda's is in his bag, here. Here's some goofy shit, and I'm loving it. He's just in his bag right now. But people are going to say, like, it's too goofy, bruh. This reminds me of fucking East Blue. I just got done with the East Blue saga. It reminds me a lot of the East Blue, the goofiness around it. And this Luffy being Luffy. But yeah, people are gonna complain about it, but I don't really care. This is peak to me. It's like, this is what I expect from Oda. People are expecting like this hard ass, Luffy, Gear 5 hard ass edgelord, but in reality, no. This is Oda's story. He does what the fuck he wants to do with it. And he decided to say, hey, let's go to fucking Toon World, bro. Fuck yeah. But yeah. I say but yeah, don't I? Chapter, peak, as always. Last few weeks have been pretty peak. Peak after peak after peak, bro. People are trying to challenge this shit. Black Clover. I haven't read the chapter yet, but I hear it's pretty good. And the most recent chapter on Viz, I hear it's pretty good, but I'm sorry. I am sorry, y'all. But you ain't gonna reach Oda anytime soon. I'm sorry, but you're not. Keep dreaming, buds. Am I hyping my man Oda up too much? Maybe. But I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what the fuck I want with it. Do you have any other thoughts? No, I just want to go over it. I do have some videos planned. I have 2 in mind, actually. One is like a mini theory, and another one is just something in the works. Something I'm picking up today, so maybe I'm going to record tomorrow. I don't know. But schedule's going to change up again. It's going to be through Friday through Monday. Okay? So that's the end. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday are my release days. So usually it's going to be, for the time being, it's going to be One Piece related. Once we're on break again, then I'll do other type of content for sure. But yep, that's pretty much it, really. Thank you for watching me rambling and gushing and fanboying over this. Thank you so much. And yep, make sure you like and subscribe. Help that. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I post a video each weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.